Alright, welcome back to Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales, aka Quick Game. As we last left off, we got introduced to Maeve and her merry men. We played a bunch of card games, and it was absolutely addicting, and I highly recommend playing this game. Let's get back to it. This is far from being a boring game. This is an absolutely awesome game. It is Witcher game, but it's with Gwent, and I love Gwent. Gwent was fun in the second game. And the third game, even though I didn't play it as much, but this makes me want to play Gwent from the second and third game again, because it was fun. It's like, this Gwent, even though it's still Gwent, but this Gwent is fun. So fun. Because it has RPG elements, but it still is like a card game through and through, and it's fun. Oh, cool. Yeah, I would have fast travel. What if I go back here? Oh, nope, can't go back there. I think I heard a pick. What happens if I go back here?
The strays, they're called, Your Majesty, because they bite something nasty and bay as if by the moon possessed.
Good to know. I guess I'm trying to level up. That's why I'm back at this old area. Oh yeah, that's where I started. Is it kind of one of those one battle per card game and then we never see him again? It seems like it. Well, anyway, let's continue the quest. Yeah, it doesn't take long because in terms of graphical prowess, this isn't like the most technologically, like, this is just not like mind-blowing graphics. It's an art style.
Lady, the masks they wear. Have you seen them? They fangs, snouts, horns, like a right proper nightmare.
I guess so.
Your Majesty, I beg of you, thrash them bandits, please. Scared to step out into me own fields, I am.
And we'll do our best.
To raise an hand against the Queen? These hounds hold nothing sacred. Thank you for listening to this tired bag of bones. Folk haven't lent an ear to old Poppy in a long while. Please take this for the road.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Milady, the masks they wear. Have you seen them? They
Some armor. That seems like an important story mission.
Soon, Queen and retinue arrived at Hawksburn. The men stationed there they found standing at attention, baking under the blistering noonday sun.
Your Majesty, Count Caldwell.
Stand at ease, Sergeant, and report.
The local peasants we've rounded up in the yard, Your Grace. Expect they might have lent the bandits aid. Yet our courtesy hadn't inspired them. They haven't peeped a word. Might it please Your Grace to summon the hangman? He ties a noose for them, should have them jabbering right quick.
I imagine they would.
I'll speak to them first.
Your Majesty, for the Queen to question commoners, why, it's simply not proper.
We live in an improper time, obviously, in the Witcher series.
Whom for? I shan't be stripped of crown and titles for it, so no impediment do I see. Lead me to them.
That's why we like Maeve, as the main character.
Bow low for your sovereign, Her Majesty, Queen Maeve of Lyria and Rivia.
Ha' mercy, Your Grace. We bear no guilt, we simple folk.
There's no simple folk in Witcher series. I have learned that too fast.
Calm your hearts, good folk. Though your queen I may be, you are subjects, not slaves.
That's debatable.
Maeve extended a hand, the royal ring gleaming upon it. Unfamiliar with protocol, a pleb gripped it firmly and gave it a shake as hearty as a good scrub in the tub.
My, we shall be addressing one another by name afore long.
This is an outrage! Guards! Grab him!
What?
I've all in hand, Caldwell.
Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm not accustomed, no-how.
Clearly.
Nonsense. You've a firm grip, a spry handshake, and a bold spirit I can respect. What do they call you, man?
Helmer, son of Florence.
Alright, we have a name. Possibly party member?
Delighted, Helmer. Now understand me, man. I am in dire straits and in need of your aid. So please, answer my queries in full and forthrightly. The bandits. Whom do they follow?
Him, milady. We seen him. No name, just an odd title. The Duke of Dogs, they call him.
Duke of Dogs? Who the heck is that?
My. A blue-blood thoroughbred mutt. Where are he and his hounds bound? Did he say?
That recall, Imogen? What do you name? A Gleeton or something?
Clayton. Lord Clayton. His estate lies to the south.
Sound the horns. Have the men form up. We march at once.
Milady! I'll be no higher for the Duke. He's a good man. Gave us proper brass for the welcome we gave him. Shared what grub he had.
Shut it, louts. The Queen's had her say. Your Grace, your orders. What are we to do with them?
Oh. Choices will have consequences. So, just like Witcher series. Okay, so what kind of consequences? Is it going to be like the Witcher series, we make a choice, and there was a bit of gray area that this choice led to some kind of domino effect that will pretty much either benefit you or screw you over? I mean, this guy seemed like he would be helpful, but I feel like he's going to die later on. We could whip some sense in them, or leave them be. We don't really need to whip them, just be... Alright.
The Duke of Dogs fed you, so you've strength enough to carry arms. And as he gave you coin, you've no need of pay from the realm's coffers. Sergeant, all men of 15 summers or more will join our ranks at once. They'll serve 5 years.
5 years. Wow. That's a long freaking time.
No, milady. No! 'Tis mere weeks to harvest. Who'll tend to fields?
Oh, that's a good point.
Maeve set off toward Lord Clayton's estate at a gallop, her mount knocking the peasants aside as it kicked up a cloud of dust. The folk of Hawksburn spoke of the royal visit long after, albeit ever behind closed doors and in hushed tones.
Did I make the right call? Oh, I did take all the man. 5 years. Who's gonna defend their village? It's kind of... I just thought about that. Who is actually gonna defend their village and tend to their crops like she mentioned? They...
To raise an hand against the Queen? These hounds all nothing see.
I mean, we kind of need the man, so... The manpower. I think that was a good move, but it kind of screwed these guys over. All fair in love and war? That's my logic? More loot. A puzzle, a point of interest, and a more puzzle.
What is this, Reynard? Bandits attacking royal tax collectors in broad daylight.
They shall pay dearly, your grace.
They shall indeed. And not only they. Rot has crept into Lyria, Reynard. My kingdom has been poorly kept.
You really blame your son for it. Seems like he has a side quest. I feel like there's a way to get there. That seems important. Hi, Dave. 'Tis the morning. What quest do you have for me today? Hmm? Okay. Yeah, why not? Helping the peasants and... She called them subjects, but wouldn't that make them slaves? Let's save him. He might have important information. Oh, near a waterfall. Like I said, it has RPG elements, but it's still classic Witcher done right. But with... I don't know how to describe it. No, I can tell you how to describe it. It's Witcher with Gwent. It's a Witcher card game. A Witcher card game done right. And with still RPG elements.
That rumble. What is it?
Look out! Rock slide!
I was not expecting that. Huh. Puzzles, huh? One round. Why is that? That's different. Destroy all the voters. Okay. That's cool. So, it's not just like regular battles. It's puzzle battles. That changes the role. Wait, no, that's not... That's so cool.
The bluff crumbles! Fall back! Save yourselves!
Your Grace, the wagon. We can use it as cover. Forward. We must move it forward.
Oh, okay. How do I... I'm trying to play them, but I can't move, apparently. Oh.
What now?
You're far fewer than I presumed. Summon your comrades, damn it! Chop chop! Before I reach for my whip.
Armor won't say.
This music's awesome. Not as awesome as Witcher 3 or the first Witcher, but still good. Restart?
The bluff crumbles! Fall back! Save yourselves!
Your Grace, the wagon. We can use it as cover. Forward. We must move it forward.
Here we go.
What now?
You're far fewer than I presumed. Summon your comrades, damn it! Chop chop! Before I reach for my whip.
Give me a target. Arbalist at your command.
Oh, I get it.
Armor won't say.
The wagon. Use the wagon now.
We've come through, Reynard. I thank you.
I like that. It just changes it up. It was already
The walls of the temple collapsed. The buttress is doubtless damaged by something.
Or someone. There's naught we can do here. We ride on.
So it's not just like personal battles, it's puzzle battles, and that changes up the formula in a cool way. I like that. I really like that it should be. Plus, there's always interesting stuff happening. Oh, their morale is... Probably should fast travel. No, we gotta keep them moving. But morale is pretty low. I mean, they lost some men, so that would probably do it.
A peasant cart, loaded with a heap of hay, came rattling down the road from the opposite direction.
Clear the road!
Bellowed Count Caldwell, standing in his stirrups.
Make way for your queen!
The peasants obediently turned their cart into the roadside nettles. As she passed, Meve glanced towards it and froze. Atop the hay bale lay a badly wounded man gripped by fever. The thick, sweet stench of rot wafted from his bandaged legs.
Gods. Who did this to him?
Meve asked.
Bandits?
Nay, milady,
Replied the cartman.
'twere a beast.
What beast?
Out to the east, down Wetterton way, lies a boneyard, old as the elves, they say.
The peasant continued.
Clayton was setting snares round about there. Came running back to us, drenched in blood, rattling on about a long-haired wench come climbing out a grave. We's taken him to the good sisters of Melitele here on bridge. Perhaps they can help him.
I'm certain they can. And will.
Replied the queen. Though just looking at the wounded wretch, she knew he'd expire before nightfall.
Godspeed you on your journey.
The queen whistled, and her mare resumed its trot.
Shall I send for a witcher, your grace?
Caldwell asked.
One of those freaks should make short work of the monster.
Until we apprehend the bandits, I shan't allow a single soul to leave our company. Even on such an important mission as finding a witcher.
Meve replied.
Any who did would be captured at once. But, if fate brings us near Wetterton, perhaps we'll see to this monstrous harridan ourselves.
Your grace, we've only just fought beasts and scarcely escaped with our lives. This she-beast will take a silver sword. Magic formulae.
Yet a dozen arbalists will have to suffice.
The queen said, calmly but firmly.
And please, Caldwell, do stiffen your spine a bit. Now onward.
Mavis, pretty boss. Oh, cool. So we're on our own. That's awesome. Another puzzle. Another sport. Loot, point of interest. And there's the exclamation point. So it'll take a little bit, but not too long. And they acknowledge the Witcher. So are we gonna see Garrett at some point? I hope we see Garrett. Geralt of Rivia is awesome. There's a reason why he's in Soul Calibur 5. And the list goes on.
Off to Wetterton, are ye? Bonnie tune that. Just the folk are beyond shite. Off to Wetterton, are ye? Bonnie tune that. Just the folk are beyond shite.
That seemed important. What's this? Let's check it out. So we could lose like 2 soldiers. I say let's do it. The gold is worth it. It was worth it. That seems important. What's over here? This doesn't seem good.
As they neared Wetterton, the queen ordered her company to halt. She then sent men to the town for supplies. Those sent returned more quickly than she'd assumed they would, their satchels empty, their mounts foaming at the mouth.
Your Majesty, the townsfolk have gone right mad. Herded all the elves and dwarves at Market Square. 'Tis a slaughter.
The queen knew well that if she failed to intervene, the town's streets would flow with non-human blood. Just as she knew her meager force might not subdue an enraged crowd.
Wait a minute, Milton! I remember this! Yeah, the non-humans were about to be hanged and killed, or most of them got killed. Milton was in Witcher 2. It's kind of in Act 1 towards the beginning. I remember this! So, is this kind of like an interquel with Witcher 2? Oh no. Intervene. We're gonna help the non-humans.
What is your command, your grace?
Reynard's question pierced the silence.
What can it be, dear friend?
Answered the queen, then spurred her mount and rode off towards the town. Her troops followed, running as fast as their legs would carry them. When they passed inside the town gate, they saw corpses lining the gutters. Meve realized she had arrived too late to prevent a tragedy. The crowd was drunk on blood. Its rage would need to be quelled with an iron fist.
Alright. So this is a special battle again. It's a puzzle one. One round.
Step away, or see your heads bounce down the cobblestones!
That's quite a threat.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
I don't see Maven this time.
So much hatred. We must put a stop to it.
Her Majesty knows what she's... We must strike the largest clusters! Disperse the mob!
Reynard, who started this? I must know.
If I think who I think it is... Alright.
Step away, or see your heads bounce down the cobblestones!
Okay, how are we gonna play this?
Can't take it anymore.
So much hatred. We must put a stop to it. Reynard, who started this? I must know.
We must trust each other. We must strike the largest clusters! Disperse the mob!
Dang it. Alright, I have to think what to do with that one. Maybe it's time to level up. Don't have enough. Not enough resources. Okay. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we definitely need better weapons. That's boss. I really like the animation they do. Kind of reminds me of League of Legends? Is that weird? No. No, shouldn't be. What's all this about?
The Lyrians entered the graveyard. Crickets chirped in its tall, windswept grass, and lush green moss covered its crumbling gravestones. Only a fresh bloodstain upon a mausoleum wall suggested that something disturbed the dead in their rest and hunted the living.
Save your tears, throw off your grief.
An eerie voice sang, its ghastly lament standing Maeve's hair on end.
Soon your life too shall cease.
You really have...
As you pass into the eternal glow.
A pockmarked, pustule-ridden creature crawled out from behind some gravestones. It vaguely resembled a shriveled, hunchbacked hag, until its head split into two halves, forming a tooth-spiked maw.
Attack! Everyone!
Save your tears. I bet you would get along with the weekend. Sorry. That's an ugly hag, indeed. Oh, 16. Son of a gun. She-elf is pretty... it's more of a ravenous, kind of ugly hag. Gosh. She even put Shrek to shame. Alright, so it's another special battle. Let's see if I can... That's not even fair. The boss music's good.
A lesson in humility coming now.
Forfeit. We're restarting because I need to plan this out. And I end my turn.
One bolt's all I need.
Got it. It's straight to leaving. We can win this battle, men.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
Time I taught you some respect.
We won! Yes! What's the point of her kind of killing her own men, though? Kind of defeat the purpose of a boss battle.
What was that filth?
The queen croaked hoarsely as the dying monster writhed in agony at her feet.
I know not, your grace,
replied Reynard.
but to be safe, I would have the corpse chopped up and burned. Elsewise, we will not be certain it shall not return.
Yes, have it done.
Meve
Yes,
said,
yes,
brushing
please.
her hair from her beaded brow.
But quickly, lest dusk catch us in this foul place.
The Lyrians soon resumed their march. As they left the cemetery behind them, some believed they still heard the haunting dirge upon the air. Or was it just the wind, whistling past mossy tombstones?
Nope. Nope, I think she is going to regenerate and come back. Oh, we got Maeve with Warhammer. Nice. I thought you were not giving tutorials. I thought we were on our own. I really like that it changes the rule of every card battle we have. It's not just fight the card battles and then that's it. No, we actually change it up. And rightfully so. It makes the game more interesting. Let's see. Give one armor. Good to know. Nice. Oh yeah, we're changing it up. Wait, did I just... that was weird. Cutwell's there. I'm feeling the war wagon. Never mind. Intriguing. Let's see what else we got. These are not boring side missions, and I know metal, because I played it in Witcher 2. So yeah, there are some. If you played the Witcher series for the first and the second, you're gonna notice of like, hey, I remember that, and I love that. I like the callbacks. Because they don't shove your throat of callbacks. They do it... They just do it the right amount that you just... Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah. Okay, so... doing all these side quests adds more cards, so being this person will unlock more cards. And the more you do some side quests, the more that you unlock more cards, more abilities, more troops. I think that's a really good idea, and I wish a lot of card games like this utilize that. Okay, let's see, what else? I'm filling the puzzle right there. Looks like we have to go another way. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Yeah, let's do it. I did not know that would actually do that. That's cool. Yeah, this would take a very long while to just get through a good chunk of it. So yeah, guys, there's going to be more Thronebreaker, Witcher Tales come up in the future because it's just an excellent, awesome game. It's an excellent game. Then it should be. Because it has ideas that just really works for what it is. So, serve Queen Maeve and her merry men and stay tuned is really my catchy phrase, actually.